Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So first of all, I'm very close to reaching the new B card, so most likely tomorrow I will still post a video re-rolling this card, and if not, then in the day after that. But now for what you came for. The war starts. It has begun. Here he is, in his full glory. The top 5 biggest Doom fans after me. And he doesn't have all 7 quality. He doesn't even have a second card set. He doesn't even have a Valkyrie uniform. What is this? But he has my CTP, of course, yeah. Goddamn well. Alright, so let's just start somewhere and we're just gonna go one by one, I guess. So Mighty CTP of Greed, no artifact. He's a whale, but not a whale. Oh. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna check his size weight. I think I can trust him that he doesn't put energy attack on. No. Mighty. Okay, sure, yes. But he is still meta for a day, so you should probably Mighty this. By the amount of Mighties you have, you can probably afford to give him a Mighty. So I know some of you may disagree with me, but I don't think that's good on him. I've seen him do GBR with him, but to be honest, all of his characters can do GBR with this card set. Like, look at these stats he has. 120% physical attack, 124% energy attack. He can easily do GBR with any character. You can give him like Sharon Rogers level 80 with regular patience, for example. Sure, Mighty. I haven't seen a Brilliant Rage yet. Another Mighty. Another Mighty. Another Mighty. Regular. No CTP, but you keep throwing your CTPs at the Brilliant Chance Up, of course. No CTP. Mighty Rage. No CTP on Venom, despite your stacked PvP inventory. Or CTP inventory, I mean. Sure, this is acceptable since you do not have his newest uniform. Sure, but you do not have Luna, so she would be your second best bet. For some days. Sure. Probably give him a support CTP, get his artifact, and get his uniform. Like, dude, come on. You have like 10,000 crystals, you have full CTP stacked account. You literally quite said to me that you just try for burns because the mighties in your inventory are annoying you. Just put one on Nick Fury, like, goddammit. And a Mighty Rage on Ghost Rider. And regular Rage on Thor, but no newest uniform. So not a single Brilliant Rage, or any Brilliant so far. And it is the right account. I did not accidentally review the wrong account. Then we come to no artifact. Mighty CTP of Greed, Adam. Mighty Judgment, Odin. So these two characters already have better CTPs than Venom. Either of them. Why? Then we come to Cable with regular Rage, sure, it's good. Mighty Authority, sure. Oh, on this other uniform, sure, but not on this one. I don't think he deals any kind of elemental damage. Judgment on him, he deals mind damage. Yep, it is rolled correctly. Get his newest uniform, I mean, you only have a 3-star effect. Yeah, maybe don't. Well, you can if you want to tier 4 him and build him, but he kind of needs the tier 4. Sure, that's quite good. Sure, that's quite good too. No rogue uniform. You did become free to play by this time, so... How do I say this politely? You're excused, Enux. You're excused. No uniform Ant-Man with 5-star effect. It's understandable, he basically just sucks. Luna Snow, no seasonal, understandable, you quit during that time. 180 proc, I mean, maybe for Shadowland, but you should get her newest uniform, it's quite good. Keep the CDP on her. I thought it was Bruins for a second, but it's just a good old Mighty. Then you come to Loki, you probably have his newest uniform, but I'm not quite sure because you also have Thanos. Who knows? Then you have Wolverine with nothing. You should really get Wolverine even with a 3-star artifact. Ebony Maw, 180 proc, sure. Skip, I guess. No uniforms on... Who is Mr. Fantastic's uniform? No. I mean his newest uniform sucks, but it just feels weird to see a bad uniform with you. I mean, you did quit for a while, and you're not really a big whale anymore, but I'm just here to point out the mistakes on your account. No Kingpin uniform. Or old uniform, I mean, but... I mean, for Punisher it's understandable, but I thought you liked Punisher. Yeah, I don't think I saw Brilliant yet. Where are all your Brilliants, Enux? But you do have a Mighty... How do you have a better CTP on your tier 3 Mephisto, who hasn't been useful since like 2018? How do you have a better CTP on him than on Venom, who's your tier 4? And I know you're gonna come back at me if the circle decides to load and tell me that I also don't have a CTP on Magneto, don't have a CTP on Black Bolt. I also don't have a CTP on Iron Man, wherever he is. I'm genuinely blind. But these characters aren't meta anymore. Venom, he's like number 1 for what I would say is quite a couple of days. So... Oh, that's crazy. Right, now we go back to the good stuff with some potential transcendent characters. Sure, it's fine so far. Wait, this is kind of crazy. Mystique, no uniform. Agent Venom, sure, he's a good support. No Human Torch uniform, that is insane. I thought that YOLO could convince you to actually get his uniform because you said that you do not have anyone to build. Human Torch at level 70, 80 and 9 and tier 4 are like the top 3 most impressive things I've seen for a character in Robust Legend and GBR. Build his ass. Invisible Woman you can probably skip. Bullseye you can skip if you have Gwenpool, but I don't think you have Gwenpool. No, get Bullseye then. Oh no, you have Gwenpool. My bad. Then we have Maya Lopez. Sure, I mean she isn't really useful anywhere. CDP of energy on him. Oh no. Sure, I mean Drax isn't that useful anyway. 140 proc. Get his uniform, give him a good CDP. I wish this was a support artifact for you, but maybe give him a good CDP, give him the newest uniform, and he can probably help you out on PvP quite a lot. Just unequip this and put this on your Venom, please. Oh wait, no, it's combat female, never mind. Sure. Alright, so for the rest, it's come for whatever. I think he has every single character, potential transcendent or tier 3. I thought that was Mighty. Where are your Mighties? Where are you hiding them from me? Oh wait, no, he doesn't have all characters tier 2. He has all regular and premium characters tier 2, but he doesn't have the paywall characters tier 2. Sure. So now for its... Oh, god damn. I log in and I immediately see 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 4. So what you could do is immediately replace this with a 5 or 6 for your level of an account. You can probably afford that. You do have some cooldown here for 10%. Sure. That's quite good. For your cards, I'd advise you to maybe start a PvP card set and a PvE card set, because that way you can actually separate your account, because you're saying quite a lot in the Discord that you don't have anything to do. But you have so much to do. You can literally just choose any character and advance your account. You can get Green Goblin as a support. He's quite good on a lot of stages. You can tier 4 Human Torch, but that's really because your account is so advanced and not because he's that good of a character. He is a good character, but he just doesn't have that many uses. But he is quite a good DPS. What else can you do? You could try and give all of your characters that might get an update in the future, just give them all a CTP instead of rolling for a brilliant for the 30th time in a row and not getting a brilliant. What you could also try is try fishing for his artifact and CTP grinding. Open 3 mythic rifts a day with us. Like try and ask us or grind with us and go for his artifact. Sentry has an artifact, he has an artifact. I mean, Doom isn't really that necessary. Silver Surfer, he also isn't that necessary. I mean, No is also not that necessary, but he's number 1 for PvP for now, until Mephisto comes and kicks his ass, hopefully. But I also don't have Gambit's artifact, so I can't really say anything about that. You have Hulk, Venom, Iron Man. You do not have Nick Fury, who does have a support artifact, so you should probably get his artifact. You have 6-star Gamora with regular rage. You could probably make this into a mighty. Let's be honest here, you have enough CDPs to make this into a mighty. So why don't you? That's my only question that I'm left with. You're saying that you don't have anything to do. I think I just took like 6 minutes to describe everything that you could have possibly gotten. And also, on top of all of that, you should probably level 80 Wolverine. Just give him a regular Mighty or Brilliant Greed. Let's make that the regular or Mighty. And then you can use him in PvP. He's like number 5 or 6, I think. I'm not sure of the ranking. Don't say anything about that. I think it's like Null, Sentry, and then it's just like a mishmash. Like, according to some people, it's Wolverine at the number 3 spot. According to some, it's Silver Surfer. According to some, Silver Surfer is actually on the 2nd spot and Sentry is on 3rd. It's all mix and match of opinions. In my opinion, he's at least top 5. That's kind of obvious. He's better than Deadpool. Is he better than... I think he's better than Thanos, yeah. So yeah, I think Wolverine is like number 3 or number 4, competing with Silver Surfer. What you could also do is just get your... I mean, wait, no, hold up. I don't know if you're fully free to play right now. Because if you're not fully free to play, you could just get a CTP on Equipper and test him out with a Brilliant Rage. Test Gamora out with a Brilliant Rage and see how you like them. Because I think that you have some Brilliant CTPs in your inventory, or I just missed some. Or maybe you put them on a character that I actually did not notice. Yeah, but both of them have seasonal uniforms together with Luna Snow, so I understand this. But it's just you have so much left to do. What do you mean you don't have anything to do? You literally said that on Discord. If anyone in the comments doesn't believe me, head over to my Discord and I can probably just like show you a screenshot or something. But there's so much left to do. You can really do so much with your account, and don't just quit because you're tired of the game. It's a game where it's like Minecraft. There is no clear goal. You have a couple of goals to choose from, like beat the Ender Dragon, beat the Wither, build a house. These are like all goals, but they're not like things that you must do. Same in MFF, you have a couple of goals. Get your first tier 4. Clear your first Robust Legend. Have every single team for ABXL maxed out. Be able to solo GBR. Like, these are goals that you can set for yourself, but they're not must-haves. Like, not every single player that has ever played wants to have those things. That was an insane voice crack. Like, if you look at my PvP team for now, because Noah is banned, you have Colossus with Uniform, Brilliant Liberation. I should probably fix this, but I just put some useless shit on him because I don't need it. You look at Sentry, rank now 9000. You could do this with your account. You have the resources. So I don't know why you don't do this. Same with Wolverine, but I should probably unequip some from Wolverine and just slap them onto Null. That would probably be the wise choice, so I'm actually not doing the best I can. But you could really honestly do something like this with your account if you're that bored of the game. Like, just because we have 1 or 2 bad updates doesn't mean that the game is immediately dying, like you said in the Discord. And also, if to the people that are actually watching this video because and they are not laughing their asses off, this is not meant seriously. Let me just be clear about that. We have talked about this in the Discord, and we declared war on each other, so he'll also make a roast of my account. And Enux, don't look right now, skip ahead like 20 seconds for you to actually see the surprise. Okay, so now that he's out of the way, he will probably see my Thor with like all of this. TC Ruse, and I should probably rebuild that because that's too good for Thor. Mighty CTP of Patience with the wrong roll. So it's just, it's a mash. It's just button mashing of random bullshit on Thor. And I did actually advance him to level 80, which was kind of a mistake. So yeah guys, that's about all about Enux Gotham today. He's the man who lost everything to Brilliance. He has tried 30 or 40 times to get Brilliant CTPs. And he just got a Mighty after Mighty and after Mighty. And now his luck has changed, but I think the devs misunderstood him because they thought that he needed Mighty CTPs, so they just started giving him Mighty CTPs in Robust Legend like every 5 days. Check out his YouTube channel, I will link it in the comments and pin it. If I don't forget, I hope not. But just check out his posts, check out his videos. His posts are fantastic. Like, you can see the date and you can see that he got like a Mighty CTP 2 days ago, 6 days ago, 12 days ago. And if you know how the game works and you're not just, I mean, you're probably not watching 20-minute video of someone ranting about someone else's account in a video game you don't even play. So if you know how the game works, Mighty CTPs from Robust Legend, that's not common at all. That's not common. You do not get one of these every single day. He did, and that's kind of fantastic. Say that again. So just a quick reminder, the collection tokens are getting sold back tomorrow. I don't know who buys these outside of me. I always buy the Symbiote, and I bought these because I thought that Punisher or Daredevil might be meta. Do not buy this, there's nothing in here that's actually of value. Buy the Midnight Suns, buy the Symbiote if you can afford them, maybe buy Avengers or X-Force if you really need the characters, but do not buy any of the other ones. Probably like, in here you can maybe use Venom. And Doc Ock if you're like the big meta fan. In here you can use Wolverine. In here it's just Beta Ray Bill and then a Morlock. And in here it's like a bunch of these mid-tier characters, except for Thor and Hulk. And maybe Spider-Man, you could make the argument that he's pretty good for PvP. But then you come over here to Symbiote, you have Spider-Man, who's mid, Venom, who's meta, Miles, who's okay, Carnage, who's okay to meta, Agent Venom, who's a meta support, Silver Surfer, who's like top 5 PvP, at least, know who is top 1 PvP. So this is by far the best team up collection, and I'm actually fairly surprised at how I got myself. Fuck. Alright, so I'm sorry for cursing, but I think what I was talking about was that I'm sorry, but I kind of got my chin. So what I was talking about is that this team up collection is by far the best one. And I'm not that far in advancing this because I was willing out on this horde. I did not expect them to drop the Defenders team up collection. But do not buy this. Look at this character list. What do we have? Hulk, who's already in the Avengers. Strange, who's already in the Midnight Suns. Silver Surfer, who's already in Symbiotes. That's kind of it. Like, who else are you using? Namor? Daredevil, really? There's no one of value in here. Like, unless you want to do like something crazy and use like Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage in PvP, but by then you're probably a big whale and just a fan of those characters, which is like less than 1% of players. So who was this really made for? Like, honestly, I'm not even joking. Who asked for this? Like, sure, we are asking for it, but we also want these characters to be meta. Like, this middle rule, no one is usable here. Outside of supports, but that's kind of obvious. And then you also add Luke Cage and Namor to that list, and also Daredevil. Daredevil needs a rework badly. He is like trash for PvP. And also for PvE, kind of. So yeah, this update is a mess, but in 2 days... Actually, no. In 1 day, we'll get the new events, because today is Monday, so in 2 days, actually, we'll get the new update. So we'll get the new event with the tier 2 and tier 3 mats, and maybe tier 4, I think. And what we'll also get is probably some new shop deals. That doesn't really excite much of you. For me, it's kind of exciting. Maybe they add something good for once, but who knows. And as a final announcement, because I haven't made a video in a while, it's that I got this pack to get bios every day because I want to rank up Crescent. Because if you haven't heard, I'm not confirming this, I'm just telling you what others have data mined. I'm not sure if this is 100% correct or incorrect. So please do not do what I just did and try and rank up Crescent with that. I got quite lucky here. Because the data mine is actually Crescent and Ancient One, and if you know, Ancient One's a male by standard, so we'll probably get a male uniform. So with him we'll have a Blast Human male support, probably. Maybe like a Human Torch type character. And on the other side we have Combat Female tier 4, yeah. So yeah, she will be usable, probably meta for 1 day of ABX, I think, yeah, ABX. What do we have here? What kind of value do we get from Ancient One? So probably do not buy her or him or whatever they give out for them. But for Crescent, it's sadly a seasonal, so to the sadness of many but to the surprise of none, they're doing it once again. They're putting the Luna on you. I'm gonna buy it, but it's just, why? Why does this game has to work like this? Because Luna is like metaphor half. Oh yeah, one final thing, then I'll finally end this goddamn video. Luna Snow, this is just speculation, okay? So this is not 100% confirmed. I'm not a dev. I cannot know anything 100% and I'll never will. Unless it's revealed, of course. But I think that Luna Snow will cost $10 in August. Stay with me now, that might be surprising to some of you, but because the way this works is that last update with the Christmas seasonals, they introduced a new way for old seasonals to be discounted after 2 years, I think, or maybe 3. So how this works is that I had the Black Cat seasonal, for example. I got that. So they had Black Cat seasonal, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really check it. And because she's such an old seasonal and not really usable anywhere, her uniform was not 30 tokens anymore, it was 20. And stay with me now, because when you log in for 7 days during the events, you get 10 plus tokens. So that means that 20 minus 10 equals 10. So Luna Snow will be 10 tokens in August, or in the summer seasonal. This is fully speculation, but I expect them to actually do it, because that would be probably fantastic and bring back a couple of players. And then Gotham will finally pick up Luna Snow. I hope. But I mean, it's his choice. I don't mean to say this like badly, like I advise him to spend money on a good video game. No. It's just I hope that he finally gets like peace within himself for this. But yeah, Luna Snow will be $10 during August. So if you are like a light spender, or if you want something of value, but not for like $50 or something, like crazy priced, then yeah, Luna Snow is probably your safe bet. So maybe put like $1 away for a month, and then just do the other half. Then it's like $5. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video now, because this was supposed to be a ranting video, and I made it into like a 2-in-1. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to Enux's channel. I do not hate him. I like the guy. This was just a meme-ish video, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.